Hey guys, what is up? It's me here, Jay Pineapple, and today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the DC Icons Deluxe Green Lantern Hal Jordan figure. Now, if you guys remember, I also did an unboxing and review of the Green Lantern John Stewart. I did that ages ago. This is Hal Jordan, which is mostly the one that I wanted the most. So yes, that's awesome. We're going to just crack this guy open. But if you guys do sort of notice something, the box is kind of messed up. You know, this is because I had to repackage the figure. And also, we'll get into a couple of things about this figure because I have already broken it. But I will get into that broken stuff when we actually get into the actual review itself. So yeah, and you guys might even notice it in the unboxing, but I'll just explain it in the review. So anyway, here's the packaging, guys. This is a deluxe packaging, so it is quite a bit more bigger than the regular Icons packaging, guys. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's actually kind of it's not smaller in like height. It's just smaller. It's just bigger in width. You know, I meant bigger. What am I on about? But anyway, yeah, here's the packaging. Has all the contents shown here, so it comes with a bunch of effects. It's awesome. And of course, you know, you get Hal Jordan and you get an extra pair of hands, which is awesome. You get DC Comics logo down here, and you get Icons here and DC Collectibles, which are the people that make this. And there's a choking hazard warning here, which is, you know, on everything, basically every single toy, you know. Have a look at packaging, warning label, you know, warning label. You know, it's on everything, guys. So they always have to put that there. 26 pieces, it says up there. So, yeah, it's number 9 in the series. Green Lantern Hal Jordan here. On here, it basically says everything we already know. It's number 9. Has a cool logo of Green Lantern there. DC Comics Icons, Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, and it's from the Dark Days comics. Of course, DC Collectibles makes this. We're going to have a look on the top. You know, it just has Green Lantern logo, which is basically the same logo that's on the regular, that's on just the John Stewart packaging. So yeah, and this is good because on my Black Adam, which is from this wave that had this Hal Jordan in it, did not previously show the Hal Jordan here, DX Hal Jordan. So yeah, they show it here though. So yeah, it is in that same wave. This figure was kind of hard for me to track down, and I finally found it. I found it for a decent price too, so I'm happy. So yeah, it also says down here that it is designed by Ivan Reis, who I think designs all the Icons. I'm actually positive on that. I'm pretty definite. Ivan Reis, yep. And it says that it's sculpted by Sam Greenwell and Eric Sosa. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. This is in the same wave as the Flash, Blue Beetle, Black Adam, and Lex Luthor. So yeah, it's awesome. We already unboxed Lex Luthor. We pretty much have done reviews of all of our DC Icons that I have. So yeah, I got this figure today though, so I'm super psyched for this. So yeah, let's just get to it and crack this thing open and see how awesome this thing really is. Let's do it, guys. Yes. Broken piece right here, guys. Holy, that was a lot to unbox, guys. This is quite a large amount of stuff here, so yeah, we'll just simplify it and we'll just show off the accessories, the large amount of accessories. We'll tell you guys, and we'll also tell you guys how to put it on and stuff, how to put all this stuff on. Of course, it comes with instructions. Where are they, actually? I might need them. Oh, there they are. So of course it comes with instructions, guys. We will go through this and yeah, we'll try and simplify it for you guys in the review. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a sec with all the accessories all laid out for you guys. Alright guys, and here's the figure's massive amount of accessories. And first off guys, I am going to tell you guys how I broke this figure. Now we're going to have a look in the back here. It is a stress mark right here guys. Now that is from me trying to push in these big wings here. Very hard to push in. I suggest you guys be very careful if you guys do not want to break your Green Lantern. If you do get this, be very careful and try and hold it down like here and stuff. Or like just take it off as a whole guys. Just, you can take this off and just like start attaching it from here. You see I'm not touching the wings or anything. And just hold it from there and try and keep a steady hand. It's actually really difficult to put these wings on, which is kind of a bad thing on DC Collectibles part. I can't even put it in now. I find that really difficult to plop it in. But I did break one of those wings, so that's very unfortunate. But you know, it happens, guys. It happens from time to time that people break their figures. I'm one of them that break my figures quite often, especially DC Icons, because I broke my Flash from the same wave. So, you know, I think it might just be something to do with this wave. Maybe Wave 1 and Wave 2 had like really brittle plastic and stuff. They were testing out their plastics. I hope that is something that DC Collectibles can improve upon, though, in the future to make their plastics a little more durable. But anyway, I thought I might just point that out. And this is an accessory, guys. This is basically like a sort of thing for Hal Jordan. It's sort of like an armor type plate. Basically, all of these attach onto Hal Jordan. So, yeah, he comes with a bunch of stuff. I don't even know how to get through this. He comes with a lantern, which he can hold with one of his holding hands, you know. That's awesome. He also comes with these things that attach onto his actual arms themselves. So you can see that these actually do pop off. And you can pop one of these on. Is this the right arm? I think it is. I'm not sure. I'll pop this one on just in case. I think it is this one, but you guys can see that there's a peg here that just plugs in, and that just plugs right into place. So yeah, it has like a swivel joint, so that's awesome. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, I'll just like attach everything on him. But first, yeah, so that's how these attach on, guys. I'm gonna show you guys how this little, and it also comes with this little fist effects thing here, that also attaches onto one of the arm things. I'm trying to sort everything out. So this fist effect here, guys. Okay, so this fist effect, which is really awesome, by the way, guys. It has all the accessories have this really nice translucent blue effect. Blue. What am I on about? I am colorblind. It's green. So yeah, and that just fits onto his right hand. Very nicely, guys, and you know he can punch things with it. Woo, bam! So yes, yeah, we're just going to get Green Lantern all armored up now. So yeah, let's just do it, guys. Plug the other one in. It's very hard to do this. Actually, it's actually quite a difficult review to record and post, but I'm going to try and do it as best as I can. Yeah, so he also comes with these armor plates. I just dropped one, but you guys get the deal. It has some really nice sculpting as well. I really do appreciate the sculpting, and I think one of these, yeah, it's this one. It has like some flip effect, and it has like a couple missiles in it. It's really awesome. I actually dig these accessories a lot. Really nice sculpting. Yeah, so we're just going to attach these armor plates on him. So, yeah, sorry if this review is kind of scattered around, guys. This figure is quite a hard figure to review for you guys, but I'm going to do it because I know a lot of you guys are going to be interested in this figure. And, yeah, I want to review it for you guys. So, yeah, I get a genuine enjoyment out of doing it.
So, yes, there you go. He's got basically his arms in place, so, yeah, we can get his legs all done up now.
We won't use this effect for his little armor stuff, but basically, he has these little upper calf things, and I suggest you guys do this first. You figure out which one's left and which one's right. You can see that this one's left, because the hole is like sort of like the way it's angled is to his leg in this area, so that's how you know. So yeah, basically these just detach, and I swear I'm going to break this doing this, so I'm going to put the other one down. and hopefully get a good view on this. I do not want to do this at an angle that will break it, so let's do this thing. It's kind of difficult to do this because the plastic on these are very brittle, and I've seen from this figure that most of its effects do break. So this could have a possibility of me breaking it now, and that's kind of bad.
It's hard to get these accessories all done. I probably won't even have them like displayed. Oh, there you go.
Whew, that was a little difficult to get that open. Yeah, that is also one of my complaints, is that all these accessories, like, they're cool and all, but they don't really work that well. Like, you can see that shoulder pad just fell off. Like, you know. And I'm just doing this completely off by heart. I'm not even reading the directions and what you should do, what they suggest you should do. But basically, the directions say that to pop these on first, basically. So pop everything on, you know, and then on the back it just says, you know, just shove them in, you know, and boom. Make sure to pop them in like that, and boom. Basically, it doesn't really explain much, but yeah, this is just my way that I do it. Alright, and by the way, guys, I do have to show you guys that... Oh, my camera's kind of crap. Okay, there you go. The plastic is stressing, guys, so... Yeah, that kind of sucks that most of these accessories, like, may not even work, because the plastic that they're using for these accessories is very... It's very brittle, actually, so... You know, I think it's a bad plastic choice for the figure. But now we're going to get these open. These are basically the foot stuff. So they have this sort of hinge here, so that way it allows for some ankle movement, but not all, you know. Of course not all. But, you know, we could have a look. It doesn't really indicate which one's left and which one's right. So I guess we're just going to have to go with it. These basically work essentially the same as the thighs here. So this basically works the same. That you just... take it apart. This one's kind of loose on me. I think that's just a thing here. So, yeah. I'm going to make some memes off of my videos, I swear. Funniest fails of 2016 is going to be amazing. Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, we're going to finally pop this piece back on. Okay, so here's our Green Lantern so far. You know, we've sort of done stuff. Okay, so we've put like his leg armor on, we put some of his armor, so we put most of his armor on. We're going to just assemble this. Now, this is the hardest part. I do think this is actually the hardest part. Trying to get these ball pegs here to actually fit in here is the hardest part of this figure. But basically, what you need to do is you need to have a firm grip on your thing, and you just push, push, push. You will probably break this. I'm just saying it right now. This is probably, one of these is definitely going to break. This is literally this is a big complaint of mine. Oh, okay, so guys, I popped it in by basically what I did was I held it like this, and I put my thumb on like one of those things, and I just pushed like heck. So we're going to do it to the opposite side now. Okay, so I'm holding it like this, and I'm going to push like heck. So hold it like this, and push like heck. Okay, there you go. I finally got it on. This is definitely hard. I'm just going to say right now, this is hard. The hardest bit right here. I might be able to super glue this back on, but I highly doubt that it's going to stay on there. So I'm just going to leave it. It's not too big of a deal if these two wings fall off on you. It's just if these wings break on you, then this thing's kind of boring. You know, it's kind of bland. But now what you need to do is you need to just pull this back. You know, you can pull this whole thing back. You can just rest him in here. So what the instructions say for you to do is they say for you to just rest him in like that, and you just flip this thing over. Wait, what? Yeah, flip it over his head and try and get it centered and stuff so that way it looks good. And then open his crotch area and then just shove that thing underneath. So yeah, I mean, you know, it looks alright, guys. So here's him all armored up, guys. you know, I think it looks okay, but really not sure about this. Like, I think it looks okay, but it's just really, it looks kind of a lesser quality than it is. It kind of looks like a weird toy thing that Mattel would give us, you know, like, I don't know, but, you know, I think it's a good concept what they were trying to get here, but I just do not dig the accessories that much. Like, I like the sculpting and everything that they did for this. Like, I think it looks great, actually. I think, do I have this right? Yeah, I got it right. Thankfully, I got it right this time. So, yeah, I do dig this. I do dig it, but at the same time, I kind of don't, because it's a pain in the butt. The accessories kind of break on you, so, you know. I don't know about these, but, you know, we're just going to get into those alternate hands now, guys. So, yeah. Those were the accessories, guys. That was a pain in the butt to get through for those accessories. But we're going to get into the hands finally, if you guys are actually staying into this video. Thank you guys if you guys are into this video and staying tuned. You guys are true fans. But we're going to look down on the other accessories now. Yeah, let's just move. So he comes with a pair of open hands, and this is the ringed hand. Now the ring is just a blob of paint. It's basically, essentially the exact same thing what they did with Jon Stewart, guys. And there will be comparisons with Jon Stewart in this video. This is going to be my longest review yet. So here's the open hand, guys. It looks pretty cool, actually. And they actually painted the ring section all the way through. That is actually really good detail. Props to you, DC Collectibles. That was awesome. And he also comes with a pair of fisted hands, and that's the fisted, you know. Okay, so we've got that over and done with. Now we're going to disassemble this piece of poop. And we're going to... Okay, now we're going to plop the hands back on. That was a stressful process doing that, guys. So, yeah. That was essentially a really stressful process to go through that. But there you go. Those are the huge amount of accessories that makes it a deluxe figure. But, yeah. Well, I guess we can just get into the actual figure itself now. Finally. And finally, here is the head sculpt, guys, and I do love this head sculpt. I love it, okay? All the DC Icons head sculpts are great, guys. This is good. They're very simplistic a lot of the time. This one's actually kind of not really so simplistic, you know? Like, it kind of is a simplistic mold, but it kind of isn't at the same time. Like, I really like this mold, and, you know, I really like the, head sculpt, of course. And I really like how, count how many times I say... I really like this, I really like that inside the review, because that would be funny. But anyway, I really do like the mask on Green Lantern, and I think the eyes are painted very well. That mask does not seem to be bleeding through. It doesn't look like it's bleeding through on my camera, and I think it is sort of bleeding a little bit through in real life. So, you know, yeah, kind of bad there. Looking on the side, you know, it kind of looks... like there's some paint like between like the hair and stuff, you know, you can just see that there's some brown paint that's like sort of still there. It's not enough. They should have done like another coat, I reckon, maybe on this. Like, you know, they should have painted that there. But anyway, I really do dig the way the hair looks. I think this is one of my favorite DC Icons head sculpts. I think it does beat Batman. I think, yeah, this head sculpt beats Batman. Yeah, I'm saying it right now. It officially has something that the Batman doesn't. The head sculpt is really good, guys. I really do dig it. Yeah, Batman, by the way, is a really awesome figure. You should check out my review. But looking down here, really clean paint for the most part, and I really do like this metallic green paint that they use for the figure. Great logo, looks good. It looks great. It is great. guys, I really do appreciate the sculpting and everything, you know. I really like this figure, you know. I'm just... the actual figure itself is amazing. The accessories, not so amazing. The figure, yeah, he's amazing. Looking down the legs, you know, pretty simplistic and plain, you know. Got those calves, nice calves. Pegos on the feet, pretty sick. Alright. And the articulation of this figure is to be expected. It does have the double bull peg at the head, which allows it to swivel all the way around. Doesn't really have that much in the way of up movement, but then again, not basically all the DC icons have this problem. Basically, I want them to refer to a Marvel Legends type bull hinge. Like, I know they're not trying to be a complete copy, but I do think that this bull hinge would definitely improve their head movement, and it would be a really good plus for DC Icons, because then they could get their head moved up really well. But, you know, I'm not sure if DC Collectibles is so willing to do that, but, you know, that at least that makes the head goes up a lot. Like, I know it's not really working on this Iron Fist figure that I got that I just pulled out, but you know what I mean. It doesn't really move down that much either. It does tilt side to side, though, pretty nicely, so, you know. And I'll just show you guys the joint that it's on. They do pop off, guys. It will require some force to pop these off, but they do pop off. You can see that is a double ball peg in there, basically. So, yeah, it just plugs into the peg right here. So, yeah, really nice head. It does have a really nice head, guys. I really do appreciate the head on this figure, as I'm pretty sure I stated before. Let's just... Okay, the head's on. Required a little bit of force, but anyway, moving on to the arm articulation. Basically, it's on a ball hinge joint, which swivels all the way around. That's about as far as it will go in, and it goes outwards that much. Of course, the forearm is, of course, gonna pop off on me. There is a bicep swivel there. Also has a double jointed elbow that accompanies it. It doesn't really bend in that far, actually. It's actually quite bad for a double joint. Not really that good. But anyway, this does have the forearm rotation, because these, of course, do pop off, as you've seen before. That's been with both of the Green Lantern figures that they've released. Anyway, of course, the hands themselves are on separate hinges, so they basically have like a peg that allows it to swivel, and it also has a hinge that moves down that much, and it also moves up pretty far as well. Basically, has a standard DC Icons joint here, but it's a little weak. It does have some swiveling. Basically, it swivels all the way around. It doesn't really have that much in the way of pivot. That's trying to pivot to this way and trying to pivot that way. Doesn't really move forward that much. Like, it does a tiny bit, but not really. Like, and it moves back a tiny bit. Basically, the ab crunch works pretty well. You could call it a waist crunch, actually. It's a waist crunch that moves down that much, and it moves back that much. Basically, with both of them combined, it moves forward that much, and it moves back that much. Alright, the legs are on the older joints because this is in Wave 2, guys, not Wave 4, where they introduced the hinging legs. And I'll just pull out John Stewart here because he's the other Green Lantern. These have the hinging legs. But because this is in Wave 2, they do not have that. So the legs kick forward a tiny bit. Whoa, that's the first time I ever did that. Wow, alright, I'm just going to pop the leg back in then. Okay, well, the legs pop off, guys. Try and do that with your DC Icons figures. Anyway, it does kick forward that much. Kicks backward a little bit. Goes outward a pretty well amount. I cannot believe I just did that. Double jointed knees, guys. It does have a swivel at the calf, and it does also have a hinge at the foot that moves down that much. It moves up that much, and it also has an ankle rocker at the ankles. So yeah, ankle rocker pivot, guys, and it does have the pegos, as I've mentioned before. So yeah, and just for some comparisons, if you guys want to see, here's Green Lantern standing up next to some other Justice League team members. So here we got the Batman here, and we got Superman here next to him, and I think the height here is actually pretty good. Batman should be shorter than Superman, and Green Lantern, that's pretty good. He's pretty short. I do like Green Lantern's height as well. I think he might be a little tall. Might need to shorten him down a little bit. But hey, not bad at all. Pretty good height on this figure, I reckon. And if you guys also want to see Green Lantern sitting next to the other Green Lantern, which is John Stewart, we will pop John Stewart up here as well if we can get him standing. So, come on. Work with me here. Come on, John Stewart. You can do it. And here he is standing up next to John Stewart, guys. And yeah, I do reckon this Hal Jordan is better than Jon Stewart. I just like this figure a lot more. You know, I like the design of the suit a lot more, and I love that head sculpt. So get out of here, Jon Stewart. Really awesome figure, guys. And if you guys are wondering, you guys can use the Jon Stewart hand. You can use the pegged hand for Jon Stewart, and you can plug it into Hal Jordan. Now, however, this is a little big for Hal Jordan, so I'll show you guys a little comparison. Here's Jon Stewart and here's Hal Jordan. Basically, his fist is a little bigger, but you can get it pegged on there, and you can get some of Jon Stewart's effects on Green Lantern. So if you guys do want to see that, there it is, guys. There is Jon Stewart's effects with this Green Lantern. So yeah, you don't really notice it when you get the effects on. So yes, really awesome figure, guys. Pick it up if you guys can. If you guys find this on sale, definitely pick it up. It is worth it, guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my review. If you happen to enjoy it, make sure to hit like and subscribe. This figure is a really nice sculpt. And yeah, just the accessories are kind of lacking. You might just use some of them, but you certainly don't need to display them with all of them. I think he looks ridiculous with it all on. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, it's Jay Pineapple signing out, guys. See you guys next time.